Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Wakwakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone that teach us will well and wood will well to the Akwakodash and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. To this lesson, it's about Babylon and tomorrow, okay? Job loss this month, right? High gas prices, right? Wars in the Middle East, okay? The snare is laid for the Lord is laid a snare for Babylon, and Babylon cannot get away from that, okay? There's no going away from this unscotch right now, okay? Babylon is gonna be touched, and the Mossad is bringing down Babylon slowly but surely. Babylon is being taken down, man. Okay, and I got an article, and I got two articles to show you, man. Right? This from a USA Today, rising gas prices, right, and stock volatility could squeeze most U.S. consumers, right? And let's read this thing real quick.
Sometimes you have to choose between gas and other things that you really need.
The president has something to do with it, so, I think doing unnecessary things with other countries causes things to rise.
Everything that's going on is behind y'all president.
As you can see, gallon of gas is 8.21, okay? Rising gasoline price and a volatile stock market are heightening the economic risk of the U.S., okay? Israeli wars, okay? Israeli war on Iran for okay? Rising gasoline price and a wobbly stock market are increasing the risk of the U.S.-Israeli war on Iran could hit hard among consumers across the economic spectrum in the United States, undercutting a key prop of economic growth that have been expected to surge this year on the basis of beefing up income tax refund, relatively low unemployment, and rising asset value. Okay, heading into the year, analysts felt there was a reason both spurs of the U.S. so-called K-shaped economy could sustain or even grow spending in coming months. Okay, with wealth effect leading better off families to consume more and windfall tax refunds from now exemption on overtime and tip income helping hourly and some service industry workers, right? Instead, both sides could be under different sorts of pressure. Average national gasoline price topped 3.50 a gallon as of Tuesday morning, according to American Automobile Association, a 17% jump from the roughly $3 average from before the beginning of the conflict. Prices are now above 3 in every state except Kansas, where the average was 2.96, and with oil markets still volatile, given shipping disruption in the Strait of Hormuz, analysts see $4 gas as possible if the conflict persists, right? Stocks have come off their high and the uncertainty about what next, a factor in household spending based on rising network was on display when President Donald Trump on Monday hinted a possible quick end to conflict and sent stock higher, only to temper his language overnight and keep open the change of an extended conflict with all of the attendant risks to global supply chains, commodity markets, and corporate earnings. Okay, as you can see, Babylon is in turmoil right now. They don't know where to go. Okay, and let's go to U.S. economy and net expectedly sheds 92,000 jobs in February. That was before the war. Just to show you, Babylon economy was shedding jobs out here. Okay, and there's no stopping this thing. The number of jobs in the U.S. economy fell last month, an unexpected contraction that has renewed questions about whether the labor market in the U.S. might be starting to crack. Okay, there's a crack in the system right now. Payroll in the U.S. dropped by 92,000, and the unemployment rate take up to 4.4. I think like it was 4.2%. Now it's 4.4%, according to the latest official figure, surprising analysts who had expected hiring to remain stable. If, if marked the biggest monthly job loss since October, when the U.S. government shut down and came amid concern that a jump in oil price sparked by the U.S. war in Iran could threaten growth. Nearly every sector shared jobs, including healthcare, typically a source of strength, which was hit by strike last month. Okay, as you can see. As you can see, man. Okay, hey, this thing, there's no fixing this thing, man. Babylon is done for. And let's get a few scriptures, man. Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh power, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. It's got the market gonna crash out here. Sooner or later, with all those things that's going on right now, with the job markets, with the stock market, right? With the wars going on right now, okay? Hey, this thing's about to crash. And they're doing these things on purpose right now, okay? Because they want to crash the dollar at the end of the day and bring the digital dollar, which is and bring the MOTB, which is the microchip. Okay, those things is being done by design, but the Mosai have his hand on it too. Okay, the Mosai have control over that. Okay, Esau think he have control over the control demolition they're doing of the U.S. economy, but the Mosai got his hand on it better. Okay, because the way they want it to go, it's not going the way they want it to go, man. It's going somewhere else, man. Okay, but the Mosai is taking Esau Edom, the so-called white man, down, man. Okay, and the great crashing is coming for the hill, man. And let's go to Job 15, verse 19. Job 15, verse 19. Unto whom alone the earth was given, and no stranger passed among them. As at the end of the day, the earth was given unto the hand of the wicked out here, right? The wicked man travailed with pain all his days, and the number of years is heading to the oppressor. Okay, the white man, for him to get this kingdom, you have to do a lot of fighting out here. You put a little pen out here, put a little work in there to get this kingdom, man. Okay, and by thy sword shall they live, and by the sword Esau Edom get this kingdom, man. Get to rule the earth, and that's a little pain out here. And Esau seeing the horizon, nothing but pain with the war in Iran, right? A dreadful sound is in his ear, and prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. Who's gonna come upon him? Yahushua is coming. The Mosai is putting pressure, okay? The Mosai is raising up the nation against him, man. But Yahushua at the end gonna destroy this man. He believed not that he shall return out of darkness, and is waited for of the sword. And because he that live by the sword should die by the sword. And because Esau Edom, the so-called white man, have lived by the sword is waiting for him, man. You wonder with abroad for bread, and saying, where is it? You know that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. Esau Edom, they know they cannot continue to do all those wickedness upon this earth. Okay? the hammer of the earth gonna be desolate out here. Okay. See, one day I bought for bread. You see, all those things he's doing right now, all those wars he's doing, is fighting for bread. For Venezuela, what with Venezuela? War with Iran, war with in the Middle East. It's all looking for bread out here, okay? To destabilize country and to steal land out here, okay? So they can steal those countries' minerals out here, man, okay? Because Esau in them the so-called is a covetous man. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle. That's exactly what he said, man. Okay, they're ready as a king to the battle because the battle is always in front of them, man. They're always ready for war. They only want to shed blood, but this times bloodshed is waiting for him, man. Okay, he ran upon him, even on his neck, upon the thick bosses of his buckle, because he covered his face with his fatness and made collops of fat in his flanks, because he think his riches gonna deliver him in the time of trouble. It's not even gonna happen, man. And he dwelt in desolate cities and in a house which no man inhabited, which are ready to come hips. Okay, because hey, his house is about to be destroyed, man. Okay, and conquered. Esau gonna be taken over. Okay, by Yahweh, why Yahweh Shamashiach that is coming. Okay, and there's nothing he can do about it. He shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue. That's exactly what we see. His economy is falling, so his riches is gonna go away. Okay, and it's not coming back from this thing again. Okay, neither there shall be prolonged the perfection thereof upon the earth. Okay, his livelihood is not gonna be prolonged upon this earth no more. He's done too much, and that's exactly what's coming for him, man. Esau Edom is done for. Okay. And let's go to Isaiah 57, verse 20. But the wicked are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest. Okay? The wicked cannot rest right now because danger is on every side, man. Okay? Because they don't know what's going on out here. And the way they know what's going on, and the way, but at the end of the day, they don't understand the full cup of it, man. Okay? They're like a troubled sea. They don't know where to turn. They don't know where the wave is coming. The next thing they know is wars. Next thing they know is financial, economic hardship is coming. They're into more. The stock market is crashing. Okay? Division of the people. Okay? Civil war talk. Okay? Deploying national guards. Passing laws, passing bill to deploy financial national guard in all 50 states, whose water casts up mire and dirt. You see, those waters, those people, they're casting nothing but a confusion out here, nothing but mire and dirt, man. Okay, nothing but garbage. All you see in the media is garbage, man, and dirt and confusion, man. There is no peace. Sit my power to the wicked. And Esau Edom is not going to be at peace out here because his time is come. His end is come. And he must come down. Okay? There's no coming back from this thing, man. Okay? The end for this man is at hand, man. Okay? And let's go to Isaiah 19, verse 14. Isaiah 19, verse 14. Yahweh power have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man scattered in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or wash may do. As you can see, as you see to drop in this job, losing 92,000 jobs right here, man. This month probably gonna be worse out here. Okay, March gonna be probably got 200,000, 300,000 jobs, if not millions of jobs, if possible. The way the economy is going right now, any day now, this thing can go down right now, man. And that's why they have all those national guard ready to go fight. Okay, to go on the streets, to kill protesters, man. Okay, because Esau knows what's going on, man. Okay, and that day shall Egypt be like unto woman, and he shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh power force, which is shake over it, right? The Messiah is shaking his hand over this thing. The thing is over for. Let's not bring back Babylon. Babylon is done for. Okay, let's go to Isaiah, man. Jeremiah 51, man. Babylon is done for, man. Jeremiah 51. Okay, let me see. Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus said Yahweh power, behold, I am raised up against Babylon, against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. Okay, and will send unto Babylon fenders that shall fend her, and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Okay, after the day, they're gonna be the thing that's coming in Babylon, man. Okay, a man, desolation is upon Babylon, man. Okay, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this the time of Yahweh power vengeance. It will render unto her a recompense. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nation have drunken of her wine, therefore the nation are mad. The nation are mad right now. The nation are going crazy right now. Especially the Iranian right now. They ain't stopping this thing. Because they're mad at Esau Edom. They're going crazy against Babylon, man. Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. Hold for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone unto his own country, for a judgment reach unto heaven, and is lift up unto the skies. As you can see, Babylon cannot be healed right now, because the Most High is shaking their hand over it, man. There's no healing this thing. This place is done for. So take your mind away from Babylon, man. If you trust in Babylon, take your mind away from that, man. Okay? Because Babylon even trust in Babylon. The men of Babylon are forbid to fight. They cannot fight. They don't want to fight for Babylon, man. Because they know everything about Babylon is a lie. Because they know Babylon is not as strong anymore, man. Okay, America is not as strong anymore. This thing is done for. Okay? And let's go to verse 25. Jeremiah 51, verse 25. Behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, said Yahweh power, which destroy all the earth. Remember, Esau, Edom have destroying mountains. Our mountains will represent government, nations out here, man. Okay? Countries out here. That's what it represent. Okay? Said the Lord will destroy all the earth, and Esau, Edom have made the earth an open cave out here, destroying the nature, destroying the trees, destroying the sea, man, the waters, okay, pollute the whole air, man, okay, make every inhabitant of the earth sick as a puppy out here, man, okay. Let's read that again. Behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, said Jehovah power, will destroy all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and hold thee down from the works, and will make thee a burned mountain. Okay? Again, the Messiah is ruling down Babylon economically. Army-wise, the Lord sticking the army of Babylon, man. The Messiah is depleting the army of Babylon. Those weapons, man. Babylon is using up its weapons, man, with Israel, man. Okay? And he's not gonna be able to replenish those armory back, man, to the full like they used to be. Okay? And that's his downfall right there, man. And let's get the last scripture real quick. Let's go to Job 18, verse 11. Verse 10. Job 18, verse 10. The snare is laid for him on the ground, and a trap for him in the way. It's a trap for this. The Most High set him up, man. Okay? When he think he got it like that, when he's all prideful, beating his chest, the Most High laid a snare for him, man. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. As you can see, man, right now, they're talking about sleeper cell in Babylon, man. Okay, America, man. Okay? That terror shall make him afraid on every side. His strength shall be hunger baiting, and destruction shall be ready at his side. That's exactly what we see. At any moment, man, hey, the Iranians are attacking the base, and at any moment, Esau Edom can perish out here, man. He shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. At the end, the Most High gonna send Zombie God and his son Yahushua Mashiach to devour this man. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and he shall bring him to the king of terror. Okay? At the end of the day, his confidence, the faith they have in the systems is being weeded out. They have no confidence. They have no trust in the systems, man. Okay? Because the system is going down. Everything about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is in straight out here, okay? It's in turmoil, okay? And they cannot get away from this. There's no way to fix it, okay? They're falling, and they're grasping at air right now, okay? Okay, as they're falling, they're trying to grab of every hope they can grab to, but they cannot find no ropes out here, man, okay? They can even hang themselves to stop the fall, okay? This how bad it is, okay? And with that, I hope brothers and sisters edify. I'm gonna close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem Wakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us will well and will well. To the Akwakodash and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom.